for St. Mary's. 41 yards on that kick.
And Dan, we often talk about footwork. There we see Derek Brockenier's numbers. Quarterback's footwork is important. Billy Robinson got himself into a little bit of problem because of his footwork, and he went down on that last series.
1st and 10 from the 18 as Brockeneer, another fifth-year player. He's going to put it up there. Wager is in the area. And incomplete, as defending the pass for St. Mary's was Jeff Zielinski. Missed a few games with a strained bicep muscle, as we take a look at Gary Wager.
Little hand fighting going on there, but nothing serious. Brockeneer did get the time to get back there and throw. The ball just a little bit underthrown. Wager may have had an opportunity because Zielinski's back was to the ball. The most difficult thing for corners is to know when to turn. Yes, they're watching the receiver's eyes, but oftentimes they're just a little bit late or a little bit early.
Brockeneer threw for 202 yards last week in the loss to Concordia. Flag on the play. Brockeneer will go underneath, and John Dyer is there. We'll see what happens. Eric Morris checking in. He will play wide receiver. We might see some more of that next year, perhaps. Very good athlete. 2nd and 10. There's Eric Morris out to the right. Brockeneer will look that way. He has plenty of time, John, and trying to get his receivers to come back to him, and completes the pass as Mace will take it. Mace in the middle between the long man downfield, and a nice completion.
Well, I'm amazed that we did not see a flag, because Brockeneer, in my opinion, was well over the line of scrimmage by at least 2 or 3 yards.
Should throw a flag on these guys, Harv, Brad, and Cecil, but Harv Sportsland, don't forget to tune in every Monday on Eastlink Television. Yep, looked like he was in no man's land there.
It looked like he had committed to the run and was going to go. He did a great job of getting outside, and the blocking was there. And we see Chester do that often at St. FX. If the quarterback gets out there, then he can be extremely dangerous. To be picked up by DBs is difficult. No linebackers over there. Looked like Brockeneer was going to run. He threw the last minute. The reception was made. They picked up some good yardage. Plenty
of time as Zielinski is being tended to. The Huskies do not want to see any more of this. 29-yard gain on the catch from Mace. And let's take a look and see.
Here we see Brockeneer getting outside. Now we'll have a look and see where he releases the ball. Yes, he's well over the line of scrimmage. The 25-yard line is where he released it, and I believe the line of scrimmage was the 23.
So let's take a look at Morris. Comes cold off the bench and runs a route, and Brockeneer was motioning to him at this point to come back to him. He tried to, but got tied up.
Comeback patterns, really hard to cover.
There's actually right at the end of that play is where Zielinski was shaken up for St. Mary's. So as I say, 29 yards. The catch to Mace, his 2nd reception of the season. You could join us for Atlantic University Sport Football here in the final week of the regular season, as the Mounties move the ball really for the first time in the game. 2-yard gain for Smith on the ground that time. They fake it to him, and underneath to Mace over the middle, and he makes the catch. So Cam Mace with 2 straight grabs for the Mounties.
Now that's what you have to do when the backers come from the inside, as they did there. Very quickly recognized by Brockeneer. Hit Mace coming in over the middle. Not first down yardage, but he had to get rid of it that quick because the backers were coming. If the ball had been caught in full stride, he would have picked up first down yardage. Right now we'll have a look from the shotgun. Little play action to Smith, who's carried the ball a few times, and right there, because it was low, had to go down and pick it. But Mount Allison, both offensively and defensively, has showed better tonight than I've seen them earlier in the season.
Chad Moore and Deji Odaway coming hard that time and able to get away with Brockeneer as reach. 75 total yards for the Mounties to 258 to the Huskies, who will kick off to Mount Allison here to start the second half. Up 19-0. And again, it's tough to see Curtis Woodley going off on crutches. A couple of injuries tonight for the Huskies as they get ready for the playoffs next week. And they're now ready for the second half as a short kick is grabbed at the 30 by, I believe that's Cam Mace, who caught a couple of passes in the second quarter. So they'll start from their 32-yard line, will the Mount Allison Mounties.
There was a time when St. Mary's, every kickoff was short up in the air, and they'd go after it themselves, knowing they had a very, very strong defense. That one was just nice and high, allowed the downfield tacklers to get in good position, no return.
Those are Brockeniers numbers from the first half. He seemed to improve as he went on. Eric Morris came in for a series of downs. Right now he's at wide receiver out to the right as Mace is in motion. And Brockenier will throw it to him. Cam Mace with his third catch of the game, and enough for a first down. So Mace with one catch of the season, coming in and 3 here this evening.
Well, Eric Morris running the clearing pattern, and then Mace coming right in underneath him and picking that off. Well thrown ball. Timing is what is much better with this offense today for Mount Allison. Right now, the pass is there, Mace is there. Morris has run off the other DB, so there's an opening.
Nice block by Nathan Olton on Andrew Powell to buy enough time for Brockenier to make the pass. The ball at the 49 now on 1st and 10, and a high snap. They'll fake it to Smith. Pressure is coming, and Brockenier goes down, and the timing was thrown off right away. Joe Arsenault fired up as he's in there to make the sack with some help from Chad Moore.
Very quickly, he had only time to pull it down and then protect himself, because as you said, timing completely thrown off right there, trying to recover. Now he's got to line himself up and find a receiver.
Brockenier really down before Arsenault was able to get to him. So unfortunate for the Mounties, who are now at 2nd and 20 after that first down completion to Mace. Huskies linebackers will back off from the line after showing blitz. Brockenier looking left, intended for Mace, and incomplete.
What they are doing there is they bring the backers up. As you said, it's exactly what it's called. Are not running into a man situation.
Olivier Eddy.